What's going on, guys? This is Chandler Smith, and I'm so pumped about today's video because I'm gonna take you for a spin in my brand new Tesla Plaid. And that'll give us, what in the world? Holy, I did. Do you have the keys? I don't know. Freaking A, dude. I don't know what's going on.
It's my car now, Chad.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Looks like you gotta figure out how to open the doorknob, though. We'll work on the getaway next time. See you, buddy. Oh, shit. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the intro. I'm curious to see if it comes together because we haven't actually filmed it yet, but hopefully you liked it. The reason we haven't filmed it is Colby has not yet driven the Tesla Plaid. However, he is purchasing it today. Now, there's a really cool way we went about purchasing it, and we're gonna talk about it. However, right now, we're gonna go out there. We're gonna show you the parking lot here at our new Aptiv office because every day we're getting cooler and cooler cars. And I know one of the bigger questions people are asking right now, or maybe you're not, is, Chandler, why have you now sold your C8 Corvette? Why have you sold your Plaid? We haven't seen any new cars coming in. And I'm gonna leave that up to you. That means one of three things. It means I either have a big real estate purchase coming, it means I either have a big car purchase coming, or it means that I've finally given in to Dave Ramsey and I've decided that I don't want any more debt in my life, and it was kind of just time to consolidate. So make your bets below, but in the meantime, today we're gonna go through and we're gonna talk to Colby about how he purchased rentals, how he then used the passive income from those rentals, and then finally we're gonna take him on his first ever joyride in his brand new Tesla Plaid. So now that we've covered all of that, we're gonna jump into it, and we're not even gonna have a transition. We're just gonna head right. Sorry, I should have told the videographer we're not having a transition. Oh, Curtis, I forgot we left you out here. No, I told Curtis, I was like, hey, it'd be really cool if we had our new sign, but we haven't figured out how to hang it up yet. You actually crushed it. This was your second summer working with us. Yep. You've already purchased a rental property, a new truck, a new snow machine. Yep. And so no complaints thus far. No. Other than that I made you hold a sign so this video would be funny.
Yeah, my arms are getting tired.
All right, you can put it down. All right, let's go outside. Thanks, man. All right, so I had to give you guys a little taste. This is Colby's old vehicle. I think he might be holding on to it. It's the Raptor out there. This is Ryan's new C8 Corvette that I no longer own. I couldn't believe how many people thought I was punking them because I've literally never punked you before about selling my cars. I'm gonna show you how I sold all of my real estate to buy supercars. All I have to say is April Fools. This is for sure sold. Ryan's loving it. We've got Garrett's G-Wagon. We're trying to talk him into upgrading. We've got Jeff's Tesla over here, and then we gotta come show you guys before Colby comes out. Now, unfortunately, we live in Idaho. It's nasty. You can see down here it looks dry, but up at my house it's still muddy, dirty. But I actually had the entire car detailed for Colby, but it already looks dirty. So you can see it actually looks pretty nasty. I had to drive through some puddles to get here. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are saying, Chandler, you are an idiot. You probably took a bath on the car. That's an understatement. You've seen that I've maybe had some complaints, but overall I love this car. I just found that every day when I come into my garage, I went and drove the Taycan, which is electric, over the Plaid. Again, one of those three things. You put your bets, either Dave Ramsey, real estate, or another car coming. You're just gonna have to wait and see. We tried to get it cleaned up and looking pretty nice for Colb's, and he has been anxiously waiting inside because, oh, there's Logan. Say hi to the crew. I tried to talk him into being a little more realistic with maybe an eco-friendly vehicle, but he went another direction. But we're gonna go inside and tell Colby he can finally take this. He's been anxiously waiting because it's been a busy day, so I'm excited to see what he thinks. So let's go say hello. Should have bought a Tesla. Nah. This is Logan. If you guys haven't, well, you remember him from the channel. We've done other videos before. How's life?
Oh, it's treating pretty nice.
It's good.
Yeah.
Also, if you want to work with Logan, Colby, anybody that works here that's given them this opportunity to buy real estate, cars, and all the fun stuff, link is down in description. And if you really find Logan especially handsome, you can request him to work with this summer. All right. We're gonna barge into Ryan first and see if he's actually working. Hey! Are you working or hardly working?
I'm full of cheese.
Oh, really? Sorry for interrupting.
It's
Tell him I
okay.
say hello.
We're just being silly.
See if he's working. Is he waving?
Thanks, man. I'm just waiting to...
All right. What's going on?
What are you doing?
Have you been anxiously waiting?
Yeah.
Are you ready to go
Let's
do it? I'm gonna drill you with a couple questions before we let you go drive the car. Question number one, how long have you worked here with?
I've worked here for 5 years going on 6. This will be 6.
Okay, Colby's been here a while. Also, Colby has probably been the most frugal for his situation, and because of that, he's blown up his real estate portfolio very quickly.
Yeah.
If you guys watch the channel, you know that he just purchased a 12-unit apartment complex, which I was absurdly jealous of. And you kind of went about that in a way where then you went in, a lot of the leases were up, and a lot of people left, and you have cranked on tons of renovations. How much money do you think you've spent on renovations on that?
It's probably been 29,000.
And now that property is cash flowing.
Yeah, about 4,000 a month.
That's incredible. So that was a killer land he got, and he's able to do a bunch of renovations, bump it. How many units total of real estate do you own now?
15.
15 units.
Yeah.
So sick.
Yeah, so the 12plex will be 4,000. We should be able to get up to 5,000 here shortly, and then the duplex will be about 550 a month.
That's incredible. And you've got your house that you're living in.
The house, yep, as well. And we Airbnb that during the summer. That brought in 15 grand the last summer. So
So
we should be able
sick.
to get that up about, I don't know, 3 to 5 grand.
All right, guys, I put a little pause because we have something in the works for this room. If you don't know, you can guess. I don't think we've announced it yet, but we're pretty excited. However, I just realized it's echoey, so now we're gonna go somewhere else.
Chandler, unfortunately, he's wearing some pretty cool shoes.
Making fun of my
You got 2
Yeezys.
Yeezys and
I've only worn these twice, but I went into my house and I've got the sheetrock gunk all over them.
Chan was mean to me. So much
You can't wear baggy farmer jeans with Yeezys.
I'm gonna tell you now.
That's an absolute joke.
When you're from Idaho, you do whatever the heck.
Do your move earlier that proves that it's okay. All right, Kobe, are you ready for some questioning?
Yeah, grill me.
Question number one, how you started, you said 5 years ago?
Yeah, 5 years.
5 years ago. First summer, how was your experience and what happened?
The first summer was great. I actually made 54 grand in my first summer. The way that I got into Aptiv is that I saw a guy who I highly respected. His name's Weston. You guys probably have seen him on one of the YouTube channels. I hit him up because he had done really well on Instagram. He said that he had done 300 sales. I hit him up and I said, I want to give this a shot. I have no money in my bank after going to school for multiple semesters. So I hit him up, and that led me to a meeting with you.
That's incredible. So Colby went out, crushed it. We knew he had tons of potential, but he was in the nursing program, if I remember correctly.
I was trying to get into
the nursing program.
Failed twice.
But in that process, we just kind of knew he was just gonna work a couple summers and then dip on us.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, he's a freaking stud. We've got to find a way to keep him. So after doing a couple like half-in summers, he'd come work the summer, and then the rest of the year he was doing school, not focusing on recruiting or anything. Mm-hmm. Finally, we twisted his arm. I'm sure the nursing situation probably helped me twist your arm just a little bit. So we got him to really buckle down, and then the last little bit, he's exploded. Last year, he not only was incredible at hiring, training, taking care of his salespeople, his sales force did over $4.5 million in sales in a 4-month summer. Like, everything here is based purely on production. It's not like favoritism or anything like that, which I love. Colby's earned everything he's gotten. He's absolutely crushed it. And because of that, you've made a lot of money that now you can put into real estate, and then you've been able to put that money into some fun things.
Some fun stuff.
So I am actually, to make this transaction happen, I bought the car 4 months ago. I've put on in total just a little over 1,000 miles, and I'm writing a $13,000 check to the bank to get clean or free and clear on the car so that Colby can buy it. So I'm pumped though. I gave Rye a good deal, Colb's a good deal, and honestly it's not really a good deal because these guys do like so much for me above and beyond. Love working with them, and I'm excited to see your reaction to owning this car.
Stoked.
So you're probably like, okay, let's go look at the car.
It's here, right?
Yeah, it's here.
Okay.
So we're gonna take you out.
What we need to do is put the I still have the video of you taking me in the
Oh
first time.
yeah, we'll send that over so then
Yeah.
you can see his true first drive.
That is insane.
All right, here's what you should do an ad. Why you should buy a G-Wagon over all these other cars.
The reason a G-Wagon is better than a Tesla or a Corvette or most other vehicles, practicality. It seats 6 people, 5. It has all-wheel drive, and the clearance is more than 6 inches, so you can drive in snow, which in Idaho, there's a lot of. Tesla's second best. Corvette is cool, but less practical.
If you guys haven't noticed, it was a sad day. I lost my other videographer. We're not gonna dive into that. He's incredible. Maybe we'll get him back. However, we have a new videographer who's also a Tesla fan. Nux?
Yes.
Also, just so you guys know, we're gonna tell you what we did on the drive, but I'm transferring ownership, even though Colby is not paid yet, like we did with Ryan. This deal will officially close in like a day or 2. But in the meantime, it's yours.
It's mine.
Let's do it. We have 75 miles, and I don't feel fair giving you a car that isn't full. So we're gonna go charge it, and I'll show you how that works.
And how do I put this in drive?
You flip it. Reverse, drive. Reverse, drive. All right, let's do
Way
it.
easier than my Ford Raptor.
Yeah. You're a lot more gentle with it now that you own it than
I
when the last time I let you drive it.
You sure you can hold on to that
I'm
thing?
holding on tight, dude. It's way worse when you're not driving. How'd that feel, Curtis?
That was pretty gnarly.
I am gonna hold this with 2 hands for the whole drive.
Hey guys.
This car is 1,000 times worse when you're not driving.
It's insane. I know.
It's
it gives you
not
a
fun.
stomachache.
The C8 Corvette is literally the fastest production car for its price point. Like, it's absolutely insane that for $90,000 you can get a car that can do 0 to 60 in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
But when you have a car that does 0 to 60 in 2 seconds, it's literally like when you're in the C8 Corvette next to a Toyota Corolla.
You guys need to comment below in Chandler's comments on the YouTube. See whether or not we should race the C8, the Tesla Plaid,
Dude, we definitely need to go race them.
and what. I was driving it with Tiffany. I got at a red light and there was a WRX behind me. It was an old guy driving it. I blasted it and then he came up beside me and he's like, "That's so sick."
I'm just gonna keep my head back. That's the other thing, your neck is sore.
Yeah.
Gosh. I'm sure a lot of people are wondering if I didn't like the Tesla. Truth be told, I'll probably own another Tesla within the year. This just worked out because Colby really wanted it, and I had just given the C8 to Ryan, and they were peer pressuring me to give in to Dave Ramsey. This doesn't mean I hate Tesla. It actually means I'll probably buy another one. I'm hoping I have an order in for the Tesla truck, and if they ever start actually putting out the Roadsters, I'd really like to own that car. The thing about the Roadster, the only difference with it and this car is it looks a little cooler. There's no, like, spec-wise, they're the same. That's why I bought this, but I also like the cool look of the Roadster, so we'll see. Super interesting about the speakers in the car is all of other car makers have tried to find a way to insulate the car so you don't get road noise. I don't know if you've noticed, but what they did, they've obviously insulated the car, but they have, I think it's like 16 or 20 or something, like a lot of speakers in here.
Dang.
You can see here,
Yeah.
here. And they created a system that gets rid of road noise because of the speakers in the car.
Wow.
So when you're listening to music and stuff, the quality is like next level. And when you're having conversations, you don't deal with the exterior road noise like you do in other cars.
That's incredible. Yeah.
Oh, have I shown you autopilot?
No, I think you just hit it?
Yeah, you just like go.
Because I
Push it twice. Yeah, and then it just drives for you.
Wow.
Colby is not driving.
That's insane.
pretty neat.
This is why Tesla has my car.
That is one thing that I'm gonna miss. I don't know. Maybe I'm making the wrong choice. I'm losing money so like a car I love.
Should I go here?
Oh man, I am so sick to my stomach. We'll go show you how to work this bad boy.
Yes, please.
So when you charge it, you have everything linked up to your phone. Right now it's linked up to mine, so it'll hook up to your credit card.
Yeah.
Just push the button, and then you just put it in the hole. You can get in the driver's seat.
Oh, okay.
So it told you your battery is low. So you're charging at 550 miles per hour right now.
Wow.
Thing with it, it's got a 400-mile range, and on the front end, it charges it really quick. When you're down to 0, it charges even faster than that. Once you get up higher, it slows down how quick it's charging. That's why we'll probably only go to like, I don't know, 150, 200 miles so that you've got a comfortable range.
Because to have a full charge, how much or how long does it cost? Or
I think you can get a full like 0 to the full 400 in like 40 minutes.
Okay.
But the last 10 minutes you're getting way less miles. Like 0 to 300 is probably 30 minutes or something like that. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
It charges up until you've got 50 or 100 miles more to go, a lot faster than the last 50 to 100 miles.
Isn't it pretty healthy for the battery to not be fully charged all the time?
That's why this is set here.
Oh.
So for daily driving, any of these are good for the battery. For trip, you can crank it up, and you're only supposed to do that when you're using the full 400.
Okay.
So we've been here 5 minutes, and we've gotten...
Dude, yeah, 130 miles.
Yeah.
Well,
we were
minus
down to
60, I guess.
Yeah, we were down to 60, so
70 miles.
yeah, 70 miles in 5 minutes.
So you said with a charger you got the wall plug-in, but then there's the wall charger? Or
Yeah, I'll show
what is
you.
it? Okay.
So look, it attaches.
Oh, yeah.
You want to buy a piece
prong
that works
for
for that.
that. Okay.
It's just like a dryer one, but it's a specific, it's like a NEMA, yeah, like a NEMA 1450.
Okay.
And this just unplugs and then plugs into that. I have this one hooked up because this one, you can plug it in. You only get, I think it's like 10 miles an hour with this.
Oh, really?
So when you park at your house, if you park it all night for 12 hours, you can still get 120 miles at your house with just a normal plug.
Yeah.
But with this, you can be done charging. It's in like 6 or 8 hours, the whole thing.
Okay.
So, but what's nice is because you don't have it installed, if you're putting on under 100 miles every day, you're great with this and you never have to come here. Once you're there, you have 400 miles every day and you feel like you never charge because you're constantly, does that make sense?
Yep.
Get more, I like this angle right here. I think that's the rowdiest.